What's up, wake up, wealth up, everyone. I am your favorite mompreneur of the 21st century, Melanie Williams of Boutique House Enterprises LLC, here to share another episode of Valuable Vocabulary. Today I'm only choosing one word, and the word that I'm going to choose for today is influence. The definition I have here is the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something. Synonyms we have for that is impact, control, or sway. Now, I just want you all to think about that definition. I'm going to read it again. Influence. The capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something. Now, when I think of influence, first of all, I think about myself as being a parent. Um, if you're a parent, you influence just about everything about your child or children's lives growing up, whether you want to or not. We automatically become influencers when we have children. Um, you're also an influence when you are an older, like I'm the oldest sibling. So whether you know it or not, you're an influencer when you're the oldest one. Whether it's the oldest sister, oldest brother, oldest aunt, cousin, whatever, you become an influencer. There are things about you that no matter if you want to be an influencer or not, somebody is watching you and somebody is being influenced by the way that you are, the things that you do, how you act, how you talk, how you handle stress, or how you cut somebody up when they approach you the wrong way. Everything about us, people, period. There's something about us that is influencing someone else, whether we know it or not. So my question is, what are you doing as an influencer? Are you aware of? Well, now you're aware. If you weren't, you are now aware that you are an influencer. What do you think that the influence that you have on someone else, are you proud of that? I guess that's my question. Are you proud of that? Are there things that you could be doing as for yourself to be a better person, to be a better influencer that you had not maybe thought about until you saw this video? Um, we all influence someone to do, act, or be either who they are right now or who they want to be later. So my question is, are you proud of the type of influence that you have on people? Um, One of the things that I'm working on myself, as you all know, is my financial influence, my self development influence, because I don't want my children to have seen my struggle and think that's the proper way to do things. Oh, it's okay to struggle. Mom got through it. I know that is something that I held to myself. Maybe my mother and father didn't know that, but I saw their struggles. And growing up, because I saw their struggles, I knew that it's possible to get past them. There are some things that you can do and you get through them. But for me, because I saw that, I felt like struggle was a part of the process. And it's truly not. Um, you have to educate yourself and you have to surround yourself with people other than what you're used to. What I was used to was mom and dad. I saw what they did. And hey, if if it turns out the way saw mom and dad do it, then it must be okay, and I'll get through it, right? But that is not necessarily, and most of the times at all, the proper way to do things. I'm sure that a lot of people don't really think about that because you're in the motion of things. So you're not thinking about, oh, what are my kids? How is this going to impact them later on, even though they, seeing me get through the struggle. But I don't want my kids to grow up and have seen my struggle and be like, okay, if I struggle, it's okay because mom did it. I want them to know that there are better ways of doing things, which is why I am really, really happy that I found a better way to go about my finances. I'm happy that I'm being educated on things that I wish I had known when I was younger, but my parents didn't know it, and there was no one teaching it to my parents for them to know it. This, the financial strategies and the lessons that I've learned in finances in these past couple of years with my partnership with a company called MyEcon is something that not even my grandfather, who you guys have heard me talk about before, something that I don't even think he knew. I think there were things that he learned along the way that he did pass down, but he didn't know it. He was uneducated, but he was self-taught. So there were some things that he knew and could do that he didn't learn at school because he didn't go to school long, for one. And I'm just grateful for what I learned from him. But the strategies and stuff that I've learned being in partnership with my econ is so. I mean, it's just. I think that they're simple, but I think that it's so simple and so easy for people to learn that they find it unbelievable. They find it gimmicky or just, well, if it was that simple, then why isn't everybody doing it? Why isn't everyone's finances headed in the right direction if it's so simple? If you could just do 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah. It's because everybody doesn't know the 1, 2, 3, and everybody's not learning. People here, like, I've talked to people that I know, because of course when you learn something and it's helpful and it's useful, you want to go back and grab the people that struggling too, right, and try to help them. Especially with my loving heart and being an entrepreneur, you just want to help everybody to get the understanding. You see it, you get it, you're like, hey, you show it to them, and then they're like, huh? You're like, look, don't you see? Like, hello, it's right there. But not everybody gets it, and sometimes you just gotta let go that everybody is not gonna get it. But I just, you just want to help everybody to understand, help everybody to get it, help everybody to get over that hill so that, everybody can see that sunshine on the other side, right? But not everybody gets it. But I'm just hoping that my influence that I have on my children is enough, even though it's late in the game. My oldest son is going to be 24 this year, and my middle child, my daughter, she's going to be 17 next week. And then I have a 3-year-old. So I got some time with the 3-year-old. But that 17 and 24-year-old, they have seen the struggle. They know what it is. And so I try to incorporate a lot of the teachings that I've learned right now with my daughter and with my 3-year-old. They both work in my businesses as well. They do a lot of my marketing and stuff. They're a part of my marketing, should I say. And everything that I learned, I definitely try and teach to my daughter, and she's now at the point where she can go through and she can teach. And she's gonna be more on my channel. You guys gonna be seeing her teaching, because I want people her age to understand that this information is for them as well. They're gonna want to know this so that they don't make the mistakes as we as their parents or their grandparents made in freaking up the finances. So they can already be on the right track and already on the right foot and just not drowning in debt, because debt is a disease, it is a sickness, and it kills people because people stress over debt. People stress over not having enough money because we need money to pay for everything, right? Health insurance, groceries, um, clothes, food and water, shelter. We need money for everything. So that, that lack of it makes people sick. And it's because of a lack of education on how to properly handle your money, how to grow your money. Because we all know when you go to work, you punch the clock, they start paying you. As soon as you punch out of that clock, they stop paying you. And if you don't have anything that's working towards continuing to pay you when you punch out of that clock, then you have nothing if they decide, you know what, you're punched out today, you don't have to come back ever again. Hope you did well with what you got, you know? So, if any of you are interested in knowing more about my econ and learning the financial strategies that my econ teaches, there's going to be a link down in the bottom in the comments. You guys can click on that link. My phone number that is in the details of this post is my legit phone number. It's going to ring right to the phone right now that I'm recording this video on. I answer it. And if for some reason I don't answer, that means I'm either talking with somebody, I'm in a meeting with somebody, maybe a webinar or something. Leave a message, because if you don't, I don't know to call you back. I hope that's what's up so you can wake up and get your wealth up. Until next time, be humble on your path, guys. And remember, it's impossible to fail, but always possible to be greater than the day before. Peace.